What's up, gamers? What I've got for you today is a demo of the new Gaimglass Pro. So for those that don't know what Gaimglass is, this is the original one we sell today. So it's a three-dimensional, ultra-bright aim reticle. You mount it over your monitor and it's perfect for Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Apex Legends. Gives you just a better visual reference point than the in-game crosshairs. That works really well in those types of games, which have, number one, a lot of detail, high contrast, sometimes obscure textures that make the in-game crosshair that's already pretty opaque hard to see. It can get lost in muzzle flashes and complex graphics. The Gaimglass aim point is three-dimensional, it's bright, it's a different type of green than the monitor can produce, and so it just makes that center point much more visible. When you're looking at your targets, you're not necessarily looking at the center of the screen, so Gaimglass basically allows you to have full confidence over each engagement you have, so you can aim the best that you possibly can. It typically adds about 10% to your baseline skill set. So if your KD is 1, then you couldn't expect a KD of 1.1 by just adding this within the first week. We tend to see really good results all the way up to the competitive level. And it's also helpful for folks that have a visual impairment. They might not see certain colors that well, and this can really boost that center point and help you differentiate the reticle on the screen. So if you've got a colorblind situation, this is also a great tool for you. So let's get into the Gaimglass 2 and why I think it's really the product I really wanted to make initially, but it was just a little bit too ambitious for me on my first go making a gaming product. But the second one is a totally different redesign of the housing module. So we have a different LED. As you can see, it's multicolor, so fancy. It's an RGB LED, so it's 3 colors instead of 1. And then we have a circuit in there that balances all the colors out, so you can basically pick any color you want. It's got software that works with Windows. You can go in there, handpick any color you want. You can set the presets on the defaults, and then you can cycle through the defaults by touching the buttons on the top here. All the buttons on the top here are touch sensors, so you can see that you can just put your finger on it, and then there's no more like clunky switch or anything like that. So you can see I'm dimming it down right here. So this also has a brightness setting. So you can go really low like this, or you can go actually beyond the original in terms of brightness. So you can make it really, really bright, really, really dim, and so you have full control over the color spectrum. I actually found like playing with this new version was really nice to be able to change the colors depending on the game and the map and level that I was on. Some levels look really orange, some are really blue, and so I picked a center point that actually contrasted the level, and it just made it stand out that much more. So that was really an unexpected thing for me. I just like to be able to change the colors, but I didn't actually realize there was such a utilitarian purpose behind them, or rather a practical purpose, until I started playing with the new prototype. So the other difference is it's USB-C. That's because it needs to draw more power to power the more beefy LED in there. And we've also added neodymium magnets in the holder, so it actually sticks on the monitor. Most monitors have a little bit of steel in them, so the magnets will generally stick and secure it on a little bit better. So if you bang it or nudge your desk, it won't uncalibrate as easily. We're gonna have a Kickstarter campaign for the new one in 2024, and I'll release more details about that over email and on our Discord channel. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.